love and hip hop. What is this? Hollywood, y'all. Why is there a three-part reunion? I have no idea. Um, but hey, it is what it is, ain't it? Um, so how did it start off? I think it was still Brittany B versus Azale and Paris. They was just going back and forth with each other. Um, just exhausting, ridiculous. And also yeah, and then Paris ended up going backstage. Um, ended up throwing a pillow at. I think Sia was the one that threw a pillow at Brittany B. But anyway, Paris went backstage. She was acting a fool, hooping and hollering and crying. And Zell came backstage with her, hooping and hollering and crying. There's nothing you can tell Zell. There's nothing you can tell Paris, especially Zell. He's just out of control. Um, he came back there and he was crying and talking about no because and Paris was like because they're always trying to paint the picture that he is this is gonna be the ruin of his this show is gonna ruin his brand and stuff because of how he acts and stuff and that. I'm like, well, just stop acting like that. Like I understand what requires being a best friend, but it don't take all that, sis. Especially since Brittany B has nobody on her side defending her against Paris. It's not like it's Brittany B somebody else versus Paris. So why even jump in it? Like I just don't see. I don't get that. I don't get. I don't know. They're talking about they're going on the best friend tour and show people how to be a best friend and yada yada yada. I think I'm okay at being friends with people. I don't think I need any help in that department. It's just it's so out of control. It's just so unnecessary and ridiculous. I'm just sitting there like, what is going on? Why is there even a part 3? But whatever. He was just throwing a temper tantrum, Zale. I was just like, oh gosh, it's too much sometimes. It really is. So they ended up talking to K Michelle. K Michelle ended up saying that Brittany B is a liar and that her and Brittany B are not friends. They judged that up for the camera. She says that Brittany B don't have the right to tell nobody who's a singer who's not. K Michelle said that she do like Moniece. She do think that Moniece can sing and all that, but just her and April together would not be a good look for the culture. Brittany B says that she's an A&R. We have A1 and Lyrica, just insulting Brittany B and then, saying that who is she A&Ring and all that kind of stuff. And it's this whole thing of Brittany B being ugly. And I don't think Brittany B's ugly at all. Not at all. So I don't know if that's like a diss. It's like, why is that the first thing people call a dark-skinned girl is ugly? Why is that? Y'all notice that? There's many cases of that. It's always something black or something ugly when Brittany B's not even ugly. So it's just like, why is that a diss? It make more sense to talk about those ridiculous hips. Is her hips real? If they're real, then wow, sis, you can make money off that. But I don't know if Brittany B's hips are real or not. I mean, I would think so. I don't know why anybody would go out and buy all those hips. But so my mom got real big hips. So, I got some hips. So we come from a hippie family. But yeah, I mean, but with that said, people go out and buy the biggest ass. Look at Miss Sticky Baby. She's walking around looking ridiculous every day with them little stick legs. So I don't know, but I just don't like that. It's like, talking about her. I just feel like people love to equate dark skin with things like that's seen as like unattractive, and I don't like that, especially when it comes to women. It plays to the whole colorism thing. So, and both Zale and Paris are dark skinned. So I just think it's ridiculous. And A1 got a dark skinned mama, so it doesn't make sense. But it's a conversation nobody's willing to have, because the first thing they're gonna say, oh, it's not colorism and all this other kind of stuff. So we're gonna let it go, because nobody ever want to talk about it. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people, the networks, nobody ever want to talk about it. The only story that we hear all the time about colorism is the little dark skinned girl beating up and picking on the little light skinned mixed girl all the time. We never hear the reverse, as if the reverse don't happen or don't matter. And then, half the time it's black man's issue. It's black men that caused those two women to go back and forth anyway. But that's a different topic, because don't nobody want to talk about it, so we'll let it go. But anyway, Brittany B is definitely a liar. They say she's a lying ass and she tied and through. And yeah, that's it. I don't know if Brittany B is going to be on their next season. We'll see. Y'all know, since A1 and Lyrica kind of like the main star couple, cast member, whatever, they always have somebody to go against them and try to break them up. And y'all know how these shows do. Yeah. Speaking of Lyrica, she recently had a birthday. She turned 31, I believe. She look a little older than that, but look at her mom. But anyway, so we're gonna move on. Let me see. Brittany B was just going off. K. Michelle was just going off on Brittany B. I was like, wow, what's going on? Kimberly talking her shit over camera, child. Knowing she's sitting on that couch, can't even move. Stitched up to the couch. Sitting down there talking shit. K. Michelle gonna be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I already know. Then they gonna run her back out of Atlanta. She gonna be back on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And y'all know Kimberly just bounced from franchise to franchise to franchise to franchise just to sell her album. Okay. And I like K. Michelle. I do. I like her music. She follows me on Twitter. I like K. Michelle. But it's the truth. It's the truth. I mean, come on. Let me see. Kendall was backstage. Some of those jokes was a little flat. I can't say, though, this part 3 was the best of him being backstage, I feel like, and talking to the people. I feel like it was the best, for sure. Let me see. They got on Mickey Monday finally. I forgot he was there. And, he was there, and him and Slick done broke up. I think Mickey Monday, he's a good guy. He struck me as those kind of guys that's kind of quiet. He's cool, he's fair, he's a good person, but he's a cheater just like the rest of them. He just sneaky about his. And I'm not saying that's what happened. I don't know, but I'm assuming. And so they're not together, and they gave him some business advice about the music industry, and him getting himself out there. He had the opportunity to be on Empire and stuff, and he turned that down to do music and stuff. And I was just like, Mickey, just make sure you get your coins and making sure everything is good and in order and stuff. I don't know why these people just don't get a regular job, and then do your dreams and stuff on the side till your dreams pop off, then quit. But don't nobody want to work no more. Everybody think they're too good to get a regular job. Okay, let me see. They got on what I titled the mama drama. So they talked about Jason Lee. He talked about his brother being shot and passing away and stuff. He talked about his own mother and her passing away, and his relationship with his father. He don't have one with his biological father. It was an emotional segment. They got on Brittany B and her relationship with her mom, and she is in a better place with her mother. April, she's in a good place with her mom. Jason and April, they apologized to one another. Jason Lee said that he felt like he should have handled the situation a lot better, and he appreciated April being there for him in his time of need when he was discussing his brother. And that was lovely and very mature. But Jason Lee, you have these I should have handled it better situations every season. Every time we see you, we have situations that you could have handled better, which makes me think that they're not mistakes. You can't continue to make the same mistakes over and over. You can make new mistakes. But the fact that you continue to make the same mistakes over and over, are you really sorry, sus? I don't know. But they apologized to each other, and that was nice. That was appropriate. Let me see. So they got back on Lyrica at A1, child. It was going nowhere. They both started crying, and it was emotional. Lyrica got up and left. Zell went up there to check on A1. They just need a break from the show. Not saying that A1's still not gonna cheat without the cameras being on, but I just think that this show heightens everything and in a negative way, and they just need to get off the show. But they sold to the show, child. It's pretty much what it is, and it's just their relationship ain't gonna get no better. It's not. They just need to take a break from one another. They really do. So I guess Lyrica just wanted to know that A1 cared. He was crying and stuff, and then she started hugging him and all that, and I don't know. We wish them the best. They got on Moniece, this being her last season on the show. I don't know if it's permanently. Probably when that money dry up, she'll be back. But Moniece is legendary on around these parks, these Love and Hip Hop Hollywood parks. She's been on there since the very beginning. I've liked her since the very beginning, and that's it. She hasn't had the best. She hasn't had the best time on the show. For sure. She's been through a lot on the show. But it's been years and times put in and relationship established. Whether you like a person or not, you're still going to miss them. And, Drew said that while Moniece is out there getting herself together, he's willing to take on all the duties of Cameron. And I said that also, anytime that you're ready to get him back, then I would gladly give the baby back to you. Moniece, don't you let that man have full custody. Moniece, I don't give a damn how drunk you is, how high you is, how spaced out you is, what you going through, how much you want to climb rocks and then fall off of them. I don't know, Moniece. I don't know about a depression as well. But Moniece, you better get your ass in your right mind and not have a little fizzle pop get full custody of your child. Don't do that. Don't let those emotions get to you, sis. Fizz is not gonna play fair. He's not him and April. No. Don't trust these people. Come on, Moniece. You know them. Come on. Don't give little Fizzle Pop full custody. Don't do that, Moniece. You'll regret it. I'm trying to tell you. So we got to the final words and stuff. Paris says that she's still mad. She still want to beat up Brittany B. Next time she see her, put your hands up because it's on and popping. Paris, y'all beef ain't that deep. It's really not. Was Brittany B ugly to you from the very beginning? Yes, child. She was. And a lot of what Brittany B is getting, she deserves, but you have to know that this is just a show, and you and Brittany B don't run in the same circles. I'm sure you're probably not going to see each other for a long time, unless y'all both are asked to come back on the show. And it's just like, what is that for? To beat her up outside of y'all work establishment, which is this show, and then what? And then what? You know how many people are going to snatch their soul out their body? But I can't do that, can I? I can't give the girls Luke Kane. I can't give the girls the kiss of death, Sonya Blade. I can't. You know how many girls I want to say? You know how many girls I want to get a kiss of death? You've got to pray for them MFs and go on about your business. You really do. You're just gonna find your happy place and just know that them people gonna get their karma, child. I ain't got to do nothing to get you back. God already got it worked out. He already know you trash. He know it. Stop being so immature, Paris and Zell. God, y'all the biggest things sitting up on there. Y'all just as immature as y'all want to be. That make no sense. Grow up. Oh, child. But yeah, okay, to sum it up, A1 and Lyrica need to take time away from the show and from their relationship. I already said what's gonna happen to K. Michelle. I believe she's gonna be a Love Hip Hop Atlanta. They're gonna run her from Atlanta, because she'll be talking about everybody. Then she's gonna be back on the show, or New York, on one of them. What else is going on? Mickey Munday. He'll get it together one day. Zell and Paris grow up. Just grow up and make money moves. Moniece, I don't know what's in store for Moniece. Hopefully more music. Hopefully she gets signed to a label. Hopefully her mental health gets, she gets a hold on it as best she can, and continue to make money. Tia Marie, I want to see Tia Marie back on the show next season. Yes, I do. I want to see her in a relationship with J Bug, and I would also like to see Marcus Houston back next season. Ray J and Princess, word on the street is that they're getting a divorce anyway. Ray J says she's tired of Princess says she's tired of Ray J, and allegedly Ray J is snorting that nose candy and still out there cheating and all that. Princess, don't nobody feel bad for you. You know what you married. Yeah. Taylor says she wanted about 4 or 5 kids by Ray J. Guess that won't happen, sis. Good luck. You're still pretty. Go out there and marry somebody else for money. You'll be alright. Ray J is a hoe, and that's what he probably gonna always be. Bless your heart. Who else on the show? Brittany B. Will Brittany be back next season? I don't know. I don't really care if she comes back next season or not, but she definitely needs to change up her attitude. Brittany B, because she can be likable, but she messes it up. Apple Whites, hopefully she gets her life together at some point. Jesus Christ. God, lame. Mr. Ray, he's swollen. Both me and Mr. Ray need to go on the diet. Who else? Don't want to see Trish ever again. Let me see. Lil Fizz in April. I hope it was worth it. This entire season was about y'all, and I hope it was worth it. I hope y'all got everything that y'all got out of this thing, and it'll be interesting to see next season how the dynamics is, child. But is that relationship gonna last? No. Because these folks' foundations is not right. Their hearts is not right. The purpose of them getting together is not right. So no, it's not gonna last. It's not built on genuine love and like of a person. It's not. Anybody else who I forget? I think that's it. Yeah, Miss Sticky Baby. I don't care if she's there or not. So far, the only 3 people that I want back next season is Tia Marie, Marcus Houston, and J Bug. You can get rid of everybody else. Jason Lee, yeah, you can get rid of him too. You can get rid of everybody else. Them the three people I want back. T.I. Marie, Marcus Houston, J Bug. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Who y'all want back, who they can keep, whatever. Predictions for the next season, what y'all think gonna happen. It's been a lovely time. Love Hip Hop Hollywood is probably my most viewed Love Hip Hop franchise videos, probably, I would say. So, I appreciate that. It's been a pleasure, darling. Keep liking, keep supporting me, keep commenting. Everything is making a difference, I'll tell you that. And with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at IsHe'sWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At IsHe'sWorld89 on Snapchat. Chisking on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. I love you so much. Stay black, stay tuned. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. All those good things, darlings. And I'll see you guys later. Stay tuned. Bye.